Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today I'm making a video on secret initial positions that most people don't take, and I'm going to be covering the majority of maps in Blitz. And initial positions are super important because they will help you boost your damage as well as win rate and help you win a lot more games. So my average for tier 10 is around 3,500 damage, 3,400, 3,600, something like that, and the majority of that damage comes from initial positions because I take initial positions, and from there I'm allowed to do damage for basically free, and this is basically what I'm going to be covering. So the first map is definitely going to be Yukon. As you can see, this is just an example. A 50B is just an example. A lot of fast tanks will work. For example, the E5 with a speed boost, an IS7, an IS4. A lot of decently, fast tanks will work. So don't sweat about that. As you can see, I come to this initial position. It allows me to hide my hull if I'm in an IS7, for example, and then I can pretty much have damage for free if someone is taking the cap in front of me. As you can see, I basically gave in 3 shots. Other tanks will be able to do 1 to 2 shots relatively easily, and that's literally 800 damage. The other side of the map works a bit differently. So this time you're going to be shooting people that take the position I showed you before, as well as cap B. So for example, if someone is taking the hull down position, you can shoot them here. Furthermore, if someone is capping B, you can also again get a couple of initial shots on them, which will definitely boost your damage. As you can see here, people are trying to cap, and I pretty much smash their face for 3 shells. Simple as that. I take 1 in return, but that's completely fine because I'm giving 3. So there you go, free damage. Next map we have Canal. Again, this is a 50B, but this works with any heavy tank and some fast TDs, for example, a Hori, a Foch, 268, etc, etc. So I take this position, and as you can see, people going to A will get clapped here. For example, I'm giving the E100 2 shots, and then for the 3rd time, I'm gonna smash his face when he's trying to cross to the A cap. And this works every single game. There will be at least one heavy, especially if they're slow. For example, a mouse, that's completely 2 free shots, if you know what I mean. As you can see here, no sweat, I already have 1,200 damage in my pocket, and that's relatively free. And this is how a lot of people farm damage, especially at the start of the game. You already do 1,000, 2,000 left to go, and you already have 3,000. Same thing on the other side. Here you sit around the B cap, and if any slow tank is going to be pushing, you smash their face. As you can see, an E100 is pushing. Don't mind my trashy aim there. So obviously we put in 2 nice shells into him when he's crossing. In a good situation, you'll be able to put 3 shells in, but my aim is garbage, so you know what I mean. That's that. On mines, there is a decent position, well, at least an initial position you can take. If you're fast enough, again, go to the city, and from here you can give maybe 1, maybe 2 shots if you're lucky, and if the enemy hasn't crossed up onto the hill. As you can see here, we reload, and the E100 still hasn't crossed, and I'm able to give him a free shot into the side. Next map is Dead Rail. Here we're in an E5 because I don't think an AMX 50B would be perfect for this situation, because here we at least have some turret armor to protect us against the TDs. So here you can basically poke out, and as you can see, a lot of tanks crossing over to the heavy lane will be able to, you'll be able to smash him for relatively free. As you can see here, the E100 is crossing, and I would have given him 2 shots regardless, and from here 800 damage for free. If you guys are doing 2,200 damage at tier 10, take these initial positions and you'll be able to do 3,000 relatively easily, if you know what I mean. A lot of people neglect these positions. Again, on the other side, we do the same thing. E100 crossing, we give him a shot into the side of the turret, and then when he's he still didn't get into position yet, so we're able to give him another shot. Simple as that, you know what I mean? Simple as that. Again, I forgot the map of this, I forgot the name of this map. I think it's Desert Sands or something like that, but that's irrelevant for the point of this video. As you can see, if you're in a fast heavy, for example an AMX 50B, you can get to this position relatively quickly, and a lot of heavies that have still not gotten into position will be able to, you'll be able to clap them with relative ease. As you can see here, the E100 is stuck, he has nowhere else to go, and I'm smashing him for 1200. Simple as that, you know. If you do this every single game, you will see how your damage goes up. 3000 will be easy peasy to do. After this, just stay alive, give out a couple more drums, a lot more shots, and 3000 is in your pocket. It's nothing too hard. It's initial positioning and the end game that is super important in terms of doing damage. The other side is very simple. As you can see, same thing. Free damage in our pocket. Next up, we have Middelburg. Again, we are in a TD. This can be done again in any other tank that is actually mediocrely fast, except for super heavies. This can even be done in mediums. For example, you come here and you wait. You simply wait, because a lot of tanks will cross into the corner. And as you can see, the E100 here is crossing. Smash them into the side. As simple as that. You got 600 damage in your pocket. What else do you want? If you don't have your teammates in the corner and the E100 keeps pushing, roll back and smash them into the side again. As simple as that. As you can see here, we already have 1200 something in our pockets. Same with the other side. The other side is a bit different because Middelburg, you know, it doesn't have the same setup on both sides. But as you can see here, we're in a 268. We take this position and again we wait, because a lot of tanks will cross through their spawn onto the heavy side. As you can see here, we just wait, we wait, and the E100 will cross and we smash him into the side. Simple as that, guys. This works every single game. Trust me, not only Middelburg, but every single map. Again, we are in a 268. And we are on this map. I literally can't remember the names in English, so I apologize, but I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. So here again, this will work in any heavy, any TD that is fast enough. You come to this bush, you stand here, and you smash someone when they're crossing. As you can see here, we're waiting, and E100 will come because of timing. As you can see here, he is a bit slower. Tanks like the E100, VK90, 72, etc., are a bit slow, so you will be able to get here a lot faster. Same with the other side. You get here relatively quickly, and you just wait in the bush. As you can see, E100 crossing, smash him into the side, 700 for free, you know. This is how a lot of people boost their damage. I'm going to be repeating myself a lot. Again, we have Castilla. This is a bit of a different position. I mean, it's not super popular, but I like to take it for several reasons. As you can see here, we take the little balcony. I don't know how you would call this place, but you basically come here, and you hold the C cap as well as the middle section. For example, if you have an E100 who's trying to push the C cap or the top part of the map, you can easily smash tanks that are trying to push. As you can see here, someone's trying to take the C cap. No. You don't let them do that. You smash them into the side 2 or 3 times, depends on your DPM, and boom, you already have 1200 in your pocket. Simple as that. Furthermore, this position is super nice. Why? Because not only do you cover the C cap, you also cover the top from other heavies and TDs that try to push up there. Furthermore, you can also cover the middle section. So if anyone's trying to push through the mid section, you can clap them again. And for example here, the E100 is still trying to take the C cap, so we smash him again. Simple as that. The other side works similarly. However, the setup of the map is a bit different, you know, just because of the map design. Simple as that. So this time you don't have to climb over any ridge. You can just come through the middle section. I think a lot of people saw me play this position on stream. And this is just a damage farming position, you know. Your teammates spot for you and you just smash them. You're not a TD, you're a heavy. You're not even camping, you're in the front line, but you're still doing a lot of damage. As you can see here, you come through here. You can again spot middle. You can shoot the heavies up top. But if any heavy is being super aggressive down here, for example, let's say your teammates are dying and the enemy heavies are pushing through, this position is still great to be able to fend off the enemy. Next up, we have Eipenstadt, and here, if you come to the middle of the map, you will be able to give out some initial shots for free, guys. I don't know how many times I use this, and every time, initial shots. This is why this is super important. As you can see here, I'm doing 800 to 1000 damage plus for free. And it's very, very easy to do. As you can see here, again, we are in Eipenstadt. We're in the middle of the map, and we just point towards this direction. This means we are covering a big portion of the map already. Anyone trying to take mid or pushing the far side will be clapped. As you can see here, we track the E100 and we pretty much dash out 1,300 in this situation. As you can see here, super simple, very easy. On the other side of the map, it's not possible to do the same because, you know, again, the map is designed differently. However, if you take the middle section and wait for the enemy at the timestamp of 6:30 to 6:25, the enemy should appear, and you will easily be able to clap him. So just remember the timing. If the enemy hasn't come here by 6:25, look the other way, because that means the enemy is pushing the other side. So keep that in mind. 6:25, 6:30. Next, we have the Greek or Roman map. I forgot the name as well. I'm very sorry. But this position is super strong for tanks with a solid turret. For example, the IS-7, an IS-4, an E5, a Chieftain, blah, 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 Super Conqueror. Because from here, the enemy will technically only be able to see your turret if you're low enough, if you're low profile enough, for example, an IS-7. So again, here we just wait for the enemy to cross, and we simply smash them if they're trying to take B. And this works pretty much every single game. As you can see here, E100 trying to cross, trying to take B. He thinks his lower plate is closed. No, no, no. We load gold and smash his turret. Simple as that. The other side is quite similar. However, the other side is a bit more dangerous in terms of TDs, because the TD bush that is taken a lot by TDs is looking this way. However, again, if you come here initially, the TDs won't really have too much time to react, as long as you change your position afterwards. As you can see here, E100 trying to push. We give in 2 to 3 shots into him. Simple as that. That's a lot of damage already dealt. 800 in my pocket. So that's that. Next map, it is Naval Frontier, if I believe correctly, and here this can be done again in a lot of heavies. I'm just using a medium as an example. As you can see here, we are in a medium tank, and any heavy that's going to be crossing is going to get clapped into the side. So if you're the heavy on the other side trying to cross, remember to turn your turret here, because I see a lot of mistakes being made. The other side is exactly the same. I think this is quite common, but I think some beginners might not know this initial position, which is very, very important for you to do damage and increase your stats. Again, you come here, wait for the enemy to cross. Simple as that. You'll outspot them regardless, especially if you are a medium. As you can see here, E100 trying to cross. We put 1 shell into him, and we put a 2nd shell into him. That's already 600 plus damage dealt. So yeah, guys, I hope these positions do help you in the future in terms of raising your stats, your win rate, whatever you're focusing on. And with that, this video comes to an end. If this video does well, I'm going to be doing a part 2, so definitely smash the like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy is out. Bye-bye.